How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to share a tip when it comes to exemplar that I think is really helpful. Now, one of the problems that you will eventually run into with exemplar is that you don't have enough artifact copies. So I have 5 right here, so I'm pretty close to unlocking my next wish. However, the problem is that I don't want to get rid of the Staff of the Prophet, and I don't want to get rid of this Rattle Spear. These are items that aren't super critical right now, but I also don't want to get rid of them. So I'm going to show you what you can do when you're in this situation. So we're going to go ahead into our inventory, and what we're going to do is we're going to make use of the reforge feature. So if you don't know, you can reforge an artifact once every 30 days. Mine just came up, and so I'm able to reforge an artifact of my choice. Now here's the thing with reforging. The items that you get that allow you to reforge are really rare and difficult to get. And so you want to be using your free reforge every 30 days as soon as you can. Now, I actually don't really have any more items that I can reforge. Like, I've already reforged most of the things. So like things like Lucia's Horn, my Shadow Blades. I've even reforged my Springbird Feather. Basically, everything that isn't an artifact that I use regularly has been reforged. However, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to reforge the Spirit Bone Torque. And what I am essentially going to be doing is I'm going to be swapping the artifacts that I want to keep with some disposable ones from here. So I'm going to go ahead and reforge this now. So as you can see there. Now if we go to the reforge here, you'll see reforge available in 30 days. Now here's the trick that I want to show you. So you saw what artifacts I had used before to level this item to level 6. Well, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this staff and I'm going to put on the Rattle Spear. Now, I know I had mentioned that I want to keep these, but I also said that they weren't critical to have right now and that I just didn't want to get rid of them in general. And so having them here in my Spiritborn Torque, leveling up my artifact, is kind of a way to hold on to it for the future without having to completely get rid of it. So if I were to click ascend here, these items would essentially be safe here, and I would now have 5 artifact copies that I could definitely use on my next exemplar wish. I hope that makes sense, and if you have any questions about it still, please leave them in the comments below or message me in game. Now, I'm not actually going to ascend my Spirit Bone Torque right now. We don't have fighting for a little while. What I really wanted to do was just get my reforge timer going again. Now, the reason that I'm holding on to these emblems right now is that I plan to 6-star some other artifacts pretty soon. And so I want to have those available. And I also wanted to reset my reforge timer. So that's going to be it for the video today. I hope you found this tip helpful. So as you can see now, if I really wanted to, I can just go ahead and use these items here, which aren't the ones that I wanted to keep for later. Like I mentioned earlier, if you have any questions about this tip that I shared, make sure to leave them in the comments below or message me in game. Hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.